What's going on all my frag heads and said heads? The champ is here and I'm about to tell you what's fragging. So today I had brunch on a boat in the middle of December or beginning of December, and I wore Giorgio Armani's Absolute Instinct. And the reason why I wore this is because of the notes that are listed. Now, if you're new to my page, what I do is I give you a presentation, I tell you the notes that are listed, and then I tell you what it smells like to me, along with the longevity and the projection and a little bit of story time at the end as well. So first thing is first is the presentation, which is this brown and gold bottle. I think it's absolutely beautiful and sexy. Like, I love to see it in my collection or on my shelf. The cap is almost like it was cut from wood, and I can see why they kind of did that, because at the end it does become a woody fragrance, which we'll get into later. The atomizer is probably one of the best atomizers I have in my collection. Be careful spraying this thing though, because it will soak everything. I do the back of my ears, and if I'm too close, it'll burn the back of my neck, like literally, and I can just feel it dripping and running. If I do it further away, it just gets everything, like the whole back of my head is gonna be wet. But you know, it works though. Like I said, it's one of the best in my collection. So the notes that they have listed in this fragrance is going to be at the top, I believe it is C notes, lemon, and bergamot. In the middle, which is interesting to me, you're going to get your seaweed and your patchouli, and then at the bottom you're going to get your amberwood and your ebony wood. And like I said, it pretty much dies down into just a woodsy, pottery scent. However, when you first smell it, you're going to get a bergamot spice along with a green scent. Some would say it's aquatic. I don't get that. Some would say that it's the seaweed note. I don't get that either. To me, like I said, I get more of an outdoorsy scent with this, and I think to me it almost smells like rain, wood, and grass. Like, it just smells like a rainy day, like a saturated rainy wood, like an old chair that has a lot of rain on it. That's what it smells like. Now, when you hear old, I don't mean like old and funky. I just mean like a chair that you had for a while. Like, that's what I get. And I see the direction that they're going. Like I said, it's not really a complex fragrance, but it is very well blended. Now, when it comes to the projection of this, it is not a beast mode fragrance at all. It is airy though. The sealage on this is remarkable. Like, if the wind is blowing and it catches this bad boy, everybody's gonna smell it. It's gonna leave a nice scent trail, but you're not gonna be sitting there and everybody's gonna be smelling you. It's not that type of fragrance. Like, to me, it is a great outdoorsy fragrance. I would say this bad boy lasts a good 4 to 6 hours. After the first couple of hours, it's close to the skin after a while. I had this on at 11 a.m. and now it's about 4 p.m. and it literally just smells like a powder and woods, literally. The occasions I would wear this is any occasions. I think the toughest thing I had with this fragrance is finding a time when to wear it, because like I said, when you look at the notes that are listed, you would think that it's a summer fragrance. Now, if you look at the bottle itself, you would believe that it is a fall or winter fragrance, because usually brown and gold is around that time or that season, I would say. But to me, you can wear this anywhere, right? Daytime, nighttime, to work, to school, date night, whatever it may be. For me, this thing works best in the winter. Now, I am in the Arizona winter or Phoenix winter, so it's not the dead of winter. It is 60 degrees. It rained a little bit, but I was cool just wearing a turtleneck. I didn't have to put a jacket on or anything like that, so that says a lot about this fragrance. But to pretty much sum up this fragrance, you are going to get a green type of scent from this. I wouldn't say it's an aquatic or a sea note, but it is kind of watery. So yeah, I guess you can say it's an aquatic note. The sea note, not really, or the seaweed note, not really. Like I said, to me, it's just more of a green note. And then you're going to get the woods, and this fragrance just dies down to a woody, green, watery type scent that can be worn any type of year and any occasion. But like I said, just during these times, it's a lot better. If you work in an atmosphere where you're walking by a lot of people or you're constantly on the move, I would wear this, and you want people to follow you, you're going to kind of be like the Pied Piper. I can see some people saying that it is sweet. The first couple times I smelled this fragrance, I was like, yeah, it is pretty sweet, but it's not really sweet. It's more of the green and the powdery that kind of makes it smell sweet. Again, it is not a complex fragrance, but it is well blended. And since it is well blended, it does kind of make it hard to explain or hard to review. Because yes, you're not gonna pick up the notes that are listed, but once you look at the notes that are listed, you're gonna say, oh, I can see the direction that they're going and I see what they were doing. I actually came across this fragrance. Of course, I was chasing a fragrance, right? Just like many people do in the fragrance community. And they had a sale going on where if you bought one Acqua di Giò, or if you bought one 3.4, you got one 1.3 or 1.7 for free. So I end up getting absolute gold. And as I'm going through everything, I'm like, nah, I smelled that one before. I didn't like it. Came across this and I said, let me go ahead and pick it up. I've never seen a seaweed note in anything. And then of course, I just like the bottle itself. And the first few times, I really didn't like it. It almost smelled like hand sanitizer. Like it literally almost smelled like hand sanitizer. And I can see if someone says it smells like hand sanitizer, I wouldn't doubt it. I would say, yeah, it does smell like hand sanitizer at first. But that's what I'm saying. You have to find the occasion and the time that works for you. And I found it that it works better for me in the wintertime because the air is catching it. It does rain in December in Arizona. It snows, but in Phoenix, it just rains. So it's not like I need something to beat the dead of winter, but I can wear things in fall, summer, spring, all year long. I can wear it. And in the summer and in the spring, this just smelled really sweet to me. And like hand sanitizer, so almost like it had a boozy note, but I knew better that it didn't. But now, like I said, this time of season is the best season to wear it. I would actually wear this like if I'm going out. I probably wouldn't really wear it to work because some people may say, oh, you smell like hand sanitizer or booze. Like I said, I can see that. If you can pick up the seaweed note on it, more power to you. But with that being said, if you made it this far, you already know what to do. Subscribe, become tribe. Make sure you like the comment. For the algorithm purposes, make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this fragrance, what brought you here today as well. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. And also share this video to any and all social media platforms and to anybody that thinks this can be useful. Again, my name is Cedric. Welcome to Reviews from the Six. Peace, love, and blessings.